Okay, beginning of 1990, investors decided to invest 6,000. So that means that A equals 6,000. Believing the value should increase on average by 6% each year. So the R will be 1.06. Show that if this rate increased for 10 years, carried on for 10 years, the value of the investment. Okay, so that means we've got to work out 6,000 and times it by 1.06 to the power of 10, and that does equal 10,745.08618, which is about that. Investor added further than 6,000 beginning of each year between 1991 and 1995. And it goes up until year 2000, so that's still 10 years. So in 1990, then we've got that, we just worked that one out. That would be 6,000 times by 1.06 to the power of 10. In 1991, they did another 6,000, but this one here will only have 1.06. There'll only be 9 years left for that one to take its interest. And the one from 92 will be 6,000 times 1.06 to the power of 8. And then we've got 93, 94, and we have got 95. So that'll be 8, and that'll be 7, and that'll be 6. And this final one will be 6,000 times by 1.06 to the power of 5. And then that will obviously translate to that. So if I add this up, I've got 6,000 times by, and I could just basically, instead of writing them down to the power of 10 first, write this one down first. 1.06 to the power of 5 plus 1.06 to the power of 6 plus dot 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 plus 1.06 to the power of 10. And that works it out. And now we have to evaluate this correct to the nearest pound. I'll do it in red. So what we've got, we need to know Sn, sum for first n terms, equals A times 1 minus r to the n all over 1 minus r. So we've got to 6,000, and then this got a series here, and the first term is the first term, pretty obviously, so A equals 1.06 to the power of 5, that's the first term, and each time it goes through, we times by 1.06. So what we've got A equals 1.06 to the power of 5, that's the first term. We've got R equals 1.06, because that's a multiplier, and when we've got to have N equals however many terms there are here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 terms. It's easy to actually add them up like that, and so we've got the total. I'll call it total equals 6,000 times by the sum of this series here. So we've got A 1.06 to the power of 5 times by 1 minus 1.06 to the power of 6 all over 1 minus 1.06. We put everything into formula correctly, and that comes to 56,007.29807, which equals 56,007 pounds, we'll put pound sign there, to nearest pound. And it's done.